You may have heard the famous quote, "Clothes maketh the man." But as Miranda Priestley said in One Glare to Andy, all the way down at those shoes, what are those? Proving that the wrong pair of shoes can either make or break your entire outfit. They are that important. So if you always struggle to figure out what shoes to wear with those pair of jeans, that one skirt, that dress that has been hiding in the back of your closet that you really want to wear, but the shoe game just keeps holding you back, then you're in the right place because I'm going to help you figure out not just the right shoes to wear with the outfit, but the right shoes that are going to work for you and your style. Welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former materials engineer who worked on sustainable materials, now lifestyle content creator behind a Little Miss JB Style, sharing with you life's possibilities through style, not just helping you look good, because baby, that is important, but helping you feel good, because when you feel good, it really shows through, and that is the key. The little bit of spice to having amazingly killer style. So grab your little drinky drink. I have a rose latte because I was feeling a little floral now that it is spring, and we are going to do a deep dive from dresses to rompers, pants, shorts, you name it. I'm going to be sharing with you how to choose the right shoes. First things first, though, I want to talk about a common mistake that we have all made. I know I am very guilty of this when it comes to creating outfits and choosing the right shoes, and that is just not understanding the basics. And what I mean by the basics is, baby, your body. And you might be saying, Jordan, what do you mean? I don't know my body. I've lived in this body for my entire life. That's what I thought too. However, it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I really dove into understanding my proportions. And you've probably heard that term thrown out a lot: proportions, fits, outfit combinations. The whole goal, anytime that you're putting together an outfit, is to create balance, harmony, right? And not just from your vertical and horizontal proportions, which is a huge part of creating outfits, but also balance and picking the elements in your outfit, right? Which is the shoes. So you want to have balance between the colors, the contrast, the patterns, the accessories. All of that plays a role in creating a balanced outfit. Now, I'm not going to dive too deep into understanding your proportions because I have an entire video dedicated to that you probably should watch first so you have a really good understanding of your body shape and the things that you need to be keeping in mind when putting together your outfits and the bases, because that is going to put you leaps ahead in terms of really honing in on your style. The second very common mistake that I know I was super guilty of is just buying any old shoe and not really putting a lot of thought into the shoe itself, right? Just going with like what the style girly said was cool, or just picking shoe styles that really weren't right, not just for my style, but just for me and my body in general. So I wanted to share really quickly 3 pairs of universally flattering shoes, starting off with a good pair of low top sneakers, okay? And these ones from New Balance are my absolute favorite. You're gonna be seeing a lot of my shoes are kind of dirty, kind of dingy. Please do not judge, because that just means I wear them a lot. But no matter what you wear these with, these are always gonna look really, really amazing, whether you wear them with leggings, whether you wear them with jeans, whether you want to wear them with skirts and dresses. A good pair of sneakers like this are just universally flattering. And what I love the most about these ones, honestly, it's that perfect mix of comfort, because baby, having torn my ACL twice, I'm not about to recommend any shoes to you that are not going to be comfortable and you cannot wear for hours on end. So these strike that perfect balance of comfort while still being functional, right? Like, they don't give crazy running shoe. They don't give like chunky running shoe. They are just as stylish as they are comfortable. The next universally flattering shoe isn't what you think. It is actually strappy sandals, okay? And I'm not even gonna recommend pumps, honestly. I do not find pumps, pointed toed heels, any kinds of comfortable. Like, I have not found a brand who has some that work for my feet that I can actually wear all day. Like, I'm not a firm believer in beauty is pain. So when I reach for heels, a style like this, these ones are from Senzo. Again, please don't judge how crusty they are, because I have worn these for 3 or 4 years now. But this is so comfortable because this strap detailing especially works so perfectly. This sits right at the middle part of your foot, which is very flattering no matter your foot shape, and it goes with every single style of pants, skirts, dresses, again, you name it. These are gonna these are gonna work so well, and I recommend getting these not only in like a white, but also a nude, especially if you can find like closer to your skin tone. That's gonna give you a nice and elongated leg, and of course, like a classic black is something that you'll reach for time and time again. The last pair shouldn't be a surprise if you've watched any of my other videos, and that is a sock booty. I have these ones from ASOS. They are so amazingly comfortable. These are going to be universally flattering, and I find for whatever reason The sock style booties, especially the more pointier styles in this kind of profile, are way more comfortable, especially if you have wider feet like your girl, than a lot of just pumps that are out there. So you will find with a lot of the outfits I'm going to show you today that while pumps will absolutely work, I will just personally reach for a style like this because to me they are far more comfortable. I'm going to be able to wear them all day and my feet are not going to look crazy or feel crazy at the end of the day. So diving into the right shoes for specific bottoms, and I wanted to go in with leggings because even though leggings are not my personal favorite, these are something I see everyone wear all the time. And the great news is for you, regardless of your body shape, regardless of your personal style, there really is almost no wrong answer here when it comes to leggings. There are four things that you generally need to consider whether you're styling shoes with pants, skirts, shorts. The four things that you need to keep in mind that are really going to make or break whether or not a shoe is going to work, not just for the outfit, but for you personally, are the fit of the bottoms, whether they're pants, a skirt, dresses, shorts. Are they fitted? Are they straight leg or are they loose? This is going to play a major role in the style of shoe that you should be choosing. It's going to work best not just for the outfit, but for your proportions and your personal style. Second is the length of the bottom or the length of the pants, right? I'm going to give you more in-depth examples as I show you the shorts and the skirts, and you're going to see exactly what I mean as to why the length of your bottoms plays such a huge role in creating a balanced look. Third is the color of the bottoms. I do not see enough girlies who are talking about how to choose the right shoes talk about this enough because as you can see, the color of the pants, even if they're in the same shape, are going to play a factor into what kind of shoes are going to work best. And even though a style of shoe might look good, you might need that shoe in a different color to really make that outfit pop and sit exactly how you want it to sit. The fourth thing, this is where it gets really, really personal, and I challenge you to tap into what you like and really learn more about your personal preferences. And that's just understanding the overall vibes of the fit, right? Are you going for more chic? Are you going for elevated? Are you going for street style, right? And this isn't to say that you can't mix and match. If you've seen any of my videos, you know my style does not fit into one category. I love to play with just about all of it. I love feminine, I love tomboy, I love workwear, I love casual. So that's just that really important piece that, again, I'm not seeing enough of the girlies mention to pay attention to as you're picking these out. Like I said, with leggings, the great thing is that there are so many styles of shoes. You really can't go wrong. You can do sneakers, you can do heels, you can do boots. I really, really love a good knee-high boot with leggings, especially if you're going to dress them up. Do something fun. And the thing here is this can give you some range to play with color, to play with texture, right? As you were seeing how simple it is to swap out a pair of black knee-high boots with a pair of snake print boots and a pair of burgundy boots, and how they all are giving you that different effect. And that was the point I really wanted to hit home with you, that color can make an impact, right? A style of shoe can work for you, but you might just be choosing the wrong color. I have been there time and time again. So really understanding how the colors work together for your body shape is so important. Moving into more fitted style pants, fitted style trousers, something that I used to wear a lot of actually, but don't wear as much anymore. However, especially if you are a curvy girly, these are probably something that are heavy on rotation in your wardrobe and for good reason. So flattering, so easy to wear. And what I do love about these style of pants is, again, very similar to the leggings. There's not a whole lot that you can go wrong here. Again, you can do sneakers, super easy, super casual. You can dress it up with some strappy sandals, especially if you want a more evening or more formal look. Add some ankle booties for a little bit of elevated everyday. Of course, pumps, although those are not my favorite. The only thing that's going to be more challenging, not that you can't wear, because of course, I love to experiment, and the only way that I have found my style is to fail a lot, like this and like this, to really learn what worked best and looked best for me. So I will say for straight leg pants, the shoe style that you're going to struggle the most with is anything that goes above the ankle. So think knee-high boots, thigh-high boots. These are going to be a little bit more challenging because you are going to have to play around more with understanding your proportions and then that color contrast. Moving into looser fit wide leg pants, again, another classic regardless of your style, a universally flattering style of pant. And what I love about these is you really just can't go wrong here. Now, if the pants come all the way to the ground, this is a moot point. Don't even worry about the shoe. The shoe should just be what's comfortable and what makes sense if you want that puddling effect, right? Whether that is sneakers or that is a heel. However, what you really want to be careful with is the length of your pants when it does come to picking heels versus sneakers, right? Because you could have one pair of pants look absolutely great with heels and just be dragging into oversized with sneakers, right? And the other thing you can run into is the opposite effect where you have a pair of wide leg pants that looks great with sneakers. It's coming just to the bottom of that sneaker, but then is giving very much high water and giving too cropped. Generally speaking, when it comes to the length of your pants and the shoes and where they should meet, if your pants aren't coming basically to the ground, you really want them to kind of end somewhere just above the ankle, even if you're going to wear heels, even if you're going to wear sneakers. That just tends to work the best and look the best. And this is especially true if you are somebody looking to add the Bermuda shorts or the jorts trend into your wardrobe. I'm finding that really if you want to look chic in these kinds of shorts, you actually don't want to show too much skin. And I'm going to dive into this with the midi skirts a little bit more. But having like knee-high to thigh-high boots underneath there so you have almost that continuation just looks so chic and so amazing. And that mix of edgy and casual that just makes this trend very, very fun in my opinion. And also in the same vein as wide leg pants, I'm also considering like wide leg jeans and of course cargo jeans, which again also look great with sneakers and also look great with pointed toed heels. The last thing you really want to consider, especially when it comes to just all the styles of pants, is the fabric themselves. Putting my materials engineer hat on just for a second, I've talked about this in other videos. The heavier materials are going to keep their structure, they're going to keep their shape. And that actually works for a lot of different body shapes because that means your body is less likely to impact the shape of the piece. And that makes it easier to dress up and just look more formal. Whereas breezier materials, think your cottons, think your linens, even some of the polyesters that are light and breezy, those are going to just give a more casual look. It is just going to give a very different feel. And that's why you want to consider again your overall vibe and what you're going for. Before we dive a little deeper, if you are finding this video even the least bit helpful, you are getting some good vibes, just overall feeling like, yes, baby girl, this is helping me improve my style, do me the quickest favor, go ahead and boop that like button because that lets me know that you love content like this and it's something that I should keep creating here on my channel. Thank you so much for doing that real quick. Now, skirts can feel so complicated depending on your body shape, depending on your preferences, baby. Trust me, as a pear-shaped shorty, I'd be looking at those girls in the super micro mini skirts with envy because the way I want to pull those off, but also I'm not about to fuss with pulling them down every 3 seconds. And I share that because the length is really what gets a lot of people when it comes to skirts, right? And there's really 3 major lengths when it comes to skirts. You have mini length, which is anywhere from basically your knee and up. You have midi length, which is just above your knee to just below your knee, maybe mid calf. And then you have maxi skirts, which are basically from just above your ankle all the way down to the ground, right? So I'm gonna start with mini skirts and more specifically the most flattering style that you've probably seen in every video, and that is an A-line skirt. But I'm also gonna include shorts here because a lot of tailored shorts are also more of an A-line shape as well. So what is going to work for the A-line skirt is also going to work for more A-line style shorts like this, right? And the great thing about an A-line skirt, similar to the leggings, similar to a pair of straight leg pants, you really can't go wrong. It's really about personal preference, right? If you want to wear sneakers, if you want to wear boots, if you want to wear sandals, the sky literally is the limit. The limit does not exist as to what you can mix and match and make look absolutely amazing. Now, it's really going to come down to your personal preferences for your proportions. And that doesn't mean that you cannot give some things a try, but some things might be a little bit harder. For example, this style we have seen all the girlies wear with the crew socks and the sneakers, right? I really thought that this was not for me until I put together this look. And it just took finding the right style of socks with the right skirt and the right shoe combination to make this work for me. And that's why I showed you the pair of New Balances because those New Balances literally made this look work for me, which wouldn't have been the same if I would have went with my Dunks or something like this that has a more rounded toe and more rounded profile. I have just found that these sneakers are best for more of the wide leg pants options and maxi skirts and maxi dresses because not only the round shape but also the color again, and this is why color is so important. White is just one of those colors, it visually expands, so it's going to draw the eye and make something look a little bit bulkier than it is. Whereas with the New Balances, which is still a brighter color, it is working a little bit better because that shape is offsetting the white. The other thing that will be a little bit more of a challenge here is just chunkier styles of shoes, and that's especially if you are pear shaped like a girl. I have just found that chunky shoes, it really has to be the right style of dress and the right style of top to really work here. Otherwise, the sock ankle boots are going to be really cute, especially when you have them in the same shade as your skin tone. And I love a good knee-high boot when it comes to the skirts and it comes to shorts as well. I just find that this is so fun. This is so flattering. This is a way I really wouldn't say to like dress up, right? It's never gonna give like wearing this to work, but it definitely is very elevated and very fun if you're trying to look a little bit dressier. Give your look that little bit of extra on top, right? Compared to just sneakers and something that's a little bit more casual. Next up is midi skirts, and I wanted to break this into fitted and non-fitted, right? Because I personally like a good like ribbed, knit, fitted midi skirt or even midi dress, right? And I'm going to show you examples of both because I do feel like a lot of the shoes that you're going to be able to wear, similar to the A-line skirt and the shorts, where you can wear a lot of the same shoes for one as the other. That is the same case when it comes to midi style and maxi style skirts and dresses, right? A lot of what's going to work for the skirts are going to be the same thing that works for the dresses. So for a more fitted midi style skirt, I love a good sock booty to knee-high boot. I just feel like that combo to me is absolutely undefeated. It is so sleek, it is so chic. Again, the key here really is paying attention to the right colors. You'll notice that I often pair when I wear something with color, that I usually pick a shoe in the same color or darker because that helps to keep me nice and elongated. I'm not petite by any means. I'm average height. I am 5'6", but that doesn't mean I'm trying to look shorter, okay? And oftentimes when you have that difference in color, especially again, like I showed you earlier, if you go with a lighter color shoe on bottom, it's gonna look a little bit off if it's not the right color to be paired with. So that is why I love monochrome, right? Like that helps me to avoid a lot of the confusion trying to pick the right shoe and the right bottoms because if you do it in the same color, 99.9% of the time, it's gonna look really, really good together. You also can get away with sneakers when it comes to midi style skirts. Even if you do more formal skirts like pencil skirts, I don't think that that is something that you cannot wear. It really, again, comes down to personal preference. And I would say in terms of the shape of the shoe, you can get away with something like the New Balance as you are seeing, or you can even get away with a dunk here. I feel like the midi skirts do give you a little bit more room to play with the different style of sneaker and just whatever feels playful and right for you. And of course, for something a little bit more dressier, I know a pump is a classic, but also the strappy sandals, especially with the weather being warmer here in Detroit right now, strappy sandals look so chic, so put together. They are perfect for the office, perfect for taking your skirt to the weekend, to brunch. That is why I love a good strappy sandal. Again, for me, they're just way more comfortable than a pump, but they give the same effect, they give that same elegance, they give that same kind of classiness that the pump can give, but with just way, way, way more comfort, in my opinion. And I know it probably feels really, really overwhelming seeing all these shoes and things like that. And you're just like, I struggle to find these shoes. Like, Jordan, where do you even find these things? You should go ahead and follow me over on Like to Know It. Not only do I break down obviously the outfits that I wear and you can shop the outfits, but I love to do roundups like this, specifically like new in sandals to shop right now, my favorite animal print sneakers that are available for you to shop. And I share those on a weekly basis to save you the time and stress because, baby, I get it. There are so many stores you could be scrolling in, looking in, shopping on. The list goes on and on and on. And it can be so easy to miss some of these really amazing finds. And because online shopping is basically kind of like a sport to me, I know how to breeze through the new ins and really find those gems that are going to make your wardrobe pop but be something you're going to want to wear year after year after year. Diving into maxi dresses and maxi skirts, and this in the same vein, again, like the leggings and the A-line skirts, there's no wrong answer when it comes to maxi dresses, which I really, really love. I have this leopard print dress that I've worn with my Dior dad sandals, and it was giving easy, it was giving breezy, it was so perfect for vacation. I literally was headed to brunch and then just kind of meandered around downtown and really just taking in the beautiful weather. I also feel like maxi dresses are the perfect time to play around with more fun sandals. I have these amazing ones from Steve Madden in both colors that are really easy, really playful, and super comfortable and great for the summertime. Of course, when the weather gets colder, you can pair your maxi skirts with some combat boots or, of course, some sock booties. That's the one reason I really love a more maxi style dress or a maxi style skirt. And the same with leggings because I feel like you can play around with some of the trends that feel a little bit harder to style. When you're wearing like one color head to toe, like black leggings and black combat boots, I have this amazing matching set from Lavish Alice that I've had for a couple of years with these fun combat boots from ASOS. It helps the outfit to flow a little bit better and you can play around with those styles you've really been wanting to try and make work for you in that way. And that's just a sneaky tip, again, that I swear by. One of literally the thousand reasons you will hear me talk about monochrome being the king of all cheat codes when it comes to really just elevating your style and trying new things and incorporating things. Because again, you can really focus on the vibe of the outfit that you're going for, and it's less stress trying to figure out if you're gonna get your proportions just right. Of course, you can also wear strappy sandals with a maxi dress as well as pointed-toed shoes. Again, the sky's really the limit here. Getting into a couple of bonus outfits because I know this is gonna get asked. Starting off with, I would say like biker shorts and rompers, right? Especially with summer coming around the corner and that just might be like your comfort zone. I wanted to challenge you. Obviously, you can get away with wearing sneakers when it comes to biker shorts and rompers. That's very easy. And as a pear-shaped shorty, personally, I prefer low tops. Not that you can't wear high tops. I've definitely done it before, but a good low top sneaker is always going to be chic. Another option that I think a lot of us sleep on, especially if you want to be dressing up your rompers, is with some knee-high boots. Okay, I just want to give you this example and this example because a lot of the advice I am seeing out here is very limiting. It's like, don't do this, don't do that. And I want to show you that there are options available to you. You do not have to avoid anything that you don't want to. Now, it might take a little bit more work and it might take a little bit more effort. However, if you want to dress up your rompers, you absolutely can dress up your rompers and knee-high boots, baby. I am a convert because as someone who never wore a romper until literally like 2 years ago, I'm actually obsessed, but I'm also not an athleisure girly that much, to be honest. I still struggle to navigate that space personally for me, right? I think a lot of the other outfit combos I've seen, again, it's just very like, this is for work or this is just for like super casual, but there is so much in between that I wanted to make sure to give you examples for that too. The next one I get asked about a lot is jumpsuits, and I used to be a jumpsuit girly, babes. Like, I could not get enough of jumpsuits. So I wanted to give you a couple of examples because jumpsuits are basically like pants. So you want to treat them the same way you would your pants, right? If they are straighter style, you have a lot more options, right? You can do a cute peep toe heel. You can do even a cute mule like this that stops just below your ankle, right? Super chic, super playful. You can, of course, do sneakers. A good sock boot, also, you cannot go wrong either. This is just, again, so fun, so playful, and so stylish, and a great way to elevate your jumpsuits if you are wanting to do something that isn't sneakers. Then fitted mini dresses. Okay, this one you can have a lot of fun with as well. I usually stick to these dresses more for a night out, so I tend to reach for cute strappy sandals like this fit that I put together for a night out and my orange Zara sandals. Again, I just love a good monochrome moment. Or you can even go with some loafers if you have a more preppy style. Something like this would look really chic, really cute. Again, me and loafers don't really see eye to eye. Honestly, me and a lot of flat shoes don't see eye to eye, which is why you didn't see a lot of examples. But those are a really, really great option too. Obviously, you can do sneakers. And then again, not just knee-high boots, but thigh-high boots also can work really, really well depending on your style, right? It's just giving like femme fatale, especially with like a trench coat, like a leather trench coat. Ooh, I just gave myself chills. And the great thing about fashion and about style is once you understand the basics, right? Understanding your proportions, understanding how to create balance and harmony, you can break the rules. None of this is hard and fast. All of this really is about what you feel like is going to work for you. Just as important as it is to choose the right style of shoes that are not just going to work for your body, but for the outfit, it's important to take care of what you own, right? That is how you build a wardrobe you love, is making sure that your pieces last by taking care of them, because I talk about this in all of my videos. My goal is not just to help you look good. Baby, of course, I want you to look good, right? But part of looking good is feeling good. And truly, to feel good in the pieces, you have to be picky. You have to be specific. You have to be intentional. And you have to say, no, this actually does not make me feel good. This also doesn't make me feel good. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with if everyone's wearing chunky Prada loafers. I don't feel the need to go wear the chunky Prada loafers because they don't make me feel good. And that's really what's going to set you up for success and really take your style to that next level, is just really owning what makes you you and what makes you amazing and what you really love, and diving deeper into that. So the next video that you should check out if you found this useful is my entire playlist on transforming your style. Even more inspiration and advice on how to really dive deeper into understanding what works for you and what makes you feel good, so you can build a wardrobe you love, waste less money, and look good pretty much 24/7, baby. Before you head over there though, do me a quick favor and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video, and thank you so, so much for watching. I'll see you over there.